You ever check your bank account and whisper, "There's gotta be a glitch"? You just got paid 3 days ago. But now you're Googling how to cook rice without rice. Meanwhile, Auntie Lou in China is saving 50% of her income, buying property in cash, and still has the nerve to offer you snacks when you visit. How? Well, buckle up, because today we're diving into how Chinese families save money not just better but smarter. And more importantly, why most Westerners still don't get it. The mindset difference. Here's the first truth bomb. In the West, we see saving as optional. In China, saving is survival. It's not about being frugal for Instagram. It's not about aesthetics or minimalism. It's about security. Imagine growing up in a country where government support is minimal, retirement pensions are uncertain, and healthcare can drain your savings overnight. You wouldn't call saving optional. You'd call it necessary. While we're out here buying new iPhones on payment plans, they're asking, do I really need this, or do I just want it? Family first, the multi-generational machine. In many Chinese homes, the entire family functions like a money-saving machine. We're talking 3 generations under one roof. Grandma's watching the kids, dad's working, mom's budgeting like a boss, and the kids? Studying like their lives depend on it, because they kinda do. This system reduces rent, childcare, and food costs dramatically. But more than that, it creates a sense of collective responsibility. Saving isn't for me, it's for us. Meanwhile, over here, the minute someone turns 18, we toss them into a $50,000 student loan and say, "Figure it out, champ." Frugal isn't cheap. It's respectable. Let's talk flex culture. In the West, we flex cars, brands, and trips we can't afford. In Chinese culture, the flex is being low-key and having a fat savings account. Your cousin drives a beat-up 2004 sedan but owns 3 apartments? Respect. Your uncle wears the same jacket every winter for 10 years? Legend. Frugality isn't embarrassing, it's admirable. It shows wisdom, not lack. Here, someone sees your off-brand sneakers and says, "Broke." They see restraint and discipline. Credit? What credit? Credit cards in the West are like candy. Sweet now. Diabetes later. But in China, many people use cash or debit. If you don't have it, you don't spend it, period. Debt isn't normalized, it's avoided. While Westerners build lifestyles on borrowed money, Chinese savers build safety nets. You want something big? You wait. You save. You sacrifice. Meanwhile, I once financed a couch with 0% APR and cried on it 6 months later while eating instant noodles. Good times. Saving starts young. In China, kids learn about money early. Red envelopes at New Year? That's not just a gift, that's a savings lesson. Little Bao gets $200 and instead of spending it on toys, he puts it in the bank. Why? Because his parents taught him money isn't meant to burn a hole in your pocket. In the West, we hand a 10-year-old $20 and they run off like they just won the lottery. We don't teach saving, we teach spending with flair. Savings rate. The shocker. The average household savings rate in China hovers around 30% or higher. In the US, we're lucky if it hits 5%. And that's not just income, that's across all income levels. People with less money? Still saving, because it's not about how much you earn. It's how much you don't waste. Practical habits to steal today. All right, I'm not going to leave you hanging. Here are 5 Chinese saving habits you can start today, no cultural background required. 1. Eat at home. Not once a week. Almost always. Cooking isn't just healthier, it's wealthier. 2. Buy only what you need. No just browsing at Target. You go in, get your soap, and leave. 3. Save first, spend what's left, not the other way around. Automate it if you have to. 4. Delay big purchases by 30 days. Still want it after a month? Cool, probably won't. 5. Track your savings, not just your spending. Celebrate growth. It builds momentum. My own struggle, I'll be real with you. I once tried No Spend November, made it to November 3rd. Then panic bought a humidifier, a weighted blanket, and 3 scented candles for stress relief. The truth is, I wasn't stressed. I was bored. And bored Westerners spend. Chinese savers don't soothe emotions with Amazon carts. They sit in discomfort and plan their way out. The point isn't perfection, it's perspective. This isn't about becoming someone you're not. It's not about eating rice and beans until you snap. It's about learning from a culture that treats money with respect. A culture that believes your bank account is your responsibility, not your employer's. Not your government's. Yours. And maybe, just maybe, that shift in mindset is what most of us really need. If this opened your eyes, drop a comment below. What's one habit you could start today that would make your future self proud? And if you want more content like this, more real talk, culture-based money wisdom, and financial comedy that doesn't make you feel like trash, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Because broke doesn't mean broken. It means you've got somewhere to grow. And here, we're growing. One smart dollar at a time.